Hi, I'm your instructor, Mark Lane. If we haven't met, first of all, I just want to say it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm so excited that you decided to move forward. So I just want to tell you real quickly how I believe wholesaling can change your life and what it can lead into. Now, over the course of this course, over the next 8 weeks, we're going to be going very in depth, breaking apart all the different steps. So trust me, there's going to be more than enough information for you to be very successful with this. But I just wanted to help you understand what wholesaling can do in your life and what it can look like not only shortly, as little as a few months, but years down the road. So I started this, I'm in my 11th year. I started this in 2010. Now, I didn't start out focused on, actually I did. I started out focused on wholesaling, but I didn't have the right mentorship. I didn't have the right education like you're getting. Instead, I was kind of out doing it on my own. I had a little bit of education, but not in the same way, not direct. And I was out there very quickly. I had a partner at the time and we were launching tons of offers. We were writing what was it? Sometimes 20 offers a day. The market was different then. Okay, so we'll explain that later. Market was different then. There's tons of inventory on the market. This is the bottom of the recession, and we're just writing offers on everything. And in a matter of a week, we get like 11 deals accepted. And I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do with them all. I don't have a buyer's list. I don't know like how to sell these houses. All I know is I have a realtor that just wrote all these offers for me that's now expecting me to perform on all of these deals. So extremely overwhelmed. I end up throwing most of them back on the market, but I did end up closing on 3. We essentially found money to be able to close on them, found 2 hard money lenders, and my partner closed on 1 with cash. So we didn't wholesale. We needed to, but we didn't because we didn't have the education. And so anyway, we ended up taking down a few houses. Rentals wasn't our plan. It's just how it ended up. And that kind of led us down the path of building some rental properties. But over the course of the years, I went from I basically did it all backwards, but I went from rentals to rehabs to wholesales. And once I really started understanding wholesales, the game changed. Because what I realized once I learned how to wholesale was that I could go after as many deals as I wanted because I no longer had to hold the deal. I didn't have to fund it. I didn't have to rehab it. I didn't have to own it. I didn't have to do anything. All I simply had to do was focus on the acquisition. And if I got a good deal, then I could sell it off and I could make a profit, right? That's what wholesaling is. So what I'm going to be teaching you is the same thing. I'm going to be teaching you, and I want you to be focused on acquisition, okay? Because that's, in a sense, that's what wholesaling comes down to, and that's what all real estate comes down to. The wholesaling part is selling it off and making a quick profit, all right? Rather than fixing it and selling it, or rather than fixing and selling, or rather than fixing and renting, you're just selling it off and making a quick profit. Now, your end goal, meaning years down the road, does not have to be continuing to wholesale only. In fact, I would probably encourage you not to be solely focused on wholesaling forever because I want to see you move up into building wealth, and that's generally holding real estate. With that being said, wholesaling can always be a fantastic strategy in your business. In fact, this is again 11 years later, and I do roughly about 60 deals a year now. I've gone way higher than that. I've gone way lower. I just found that about 60 deals a year is right for me and my business, how busy I want to be, all that stuff. With that being said, I only hold, meaning buy and hold as rentals, about 6 to 8 per year. Everything else I wholesale. I got an occasional flip in there, a fix and flip. But everything else I wholesale, I still do. Because from the business perspective, it just makes sense. Rather than having all of the resources tied up in funding and rehabs, spending tons of time on the houses, instead I can wholesale it off, and our average profit per deal on a wholesale is averaging between $12,000 and $15,000. And I'm going to go into all of my strategies on how I do that But I want you to think about that for a second. One deal is making us $12,000 to $15,000, and we do several of them every single month. Every single month. Without fail, because I've built a system for it. Okay, so we're not, there's a lot of people out there that are wholesaling 20 houses a month or more. I know of some guys, a couple in the country that are doing, upwards of 40 to 50 per month. It's crazy. They have huge teams, huge overhead. That's not what I'm about. Regardless, I just want you to understand that what the skill that you're about to learn over the course of the next 8 weeks can and will, if you apply it, will pay you for the rest of your life. You'll have this skill no matter where you go, no matter what city you go in, no matter what part of the country. You'll have the skill that will enable you to acquire and sell houses and make huge profits. So I implore you to dig into this, to be patient, to learn, and to build this skill set, because it is a highly, highly valuable skill set that will pay you monumental returns if you apply it. So I am very much looking forward to your progress, to your results, and I can't wait to hear some testimonials from you as you go along your way. So again, thank you for moving forward. I'm looking forward to meeting you, and see you soon.